This is the any% Apex Construct run, well, tutorial. All I'm going to do is basically explain how to run any% route. It's the route that I made. I am working on making other routes, and I am working on glitch hunting for this route, so this run may change later, and in which case I will update the video accordingly. But for now, we're just going to start. I'm sorry if my voice is a little bit soft. Just woke up, and I don't want to talk enough to hurt my voice, because I recorded a video yesterday for this, and my voice was just dying. So I'm going to try and not kill my voice. First thing to talk about is glitch walking. Now, glitch walking is used in a lot of speedruns for VR, and some people don't really understand it, and glitch walking is one of the main key components to any% route for Apex Construct. It's like the most important glitch that we do. So, sorry. Like I said, I just woke up. So I'm gonna go over here and practice, show you what you really have to do, kind of explain it for you. Hold on, let me fix my mic. There we go. So it's important to remember that you want to keep your face or your body always running towards the wall. So right now I have my analog stick for walking. It's held down. Like right now I'm walking into the wall. Now of course I can't go through the wall because the game won't let me, but it's held down. So the next step is to start rotating. I like to rotate left, and when you rotate, you want to make sure that you lean forward, and as I am moving, I'm making sure that my body, or I'm rotating my walking stick in accordance, just so the game knows that I'm still trying to run into this wall. And it takes a few tries. Sometimes you'll get perfect ones, and those ones are nice, but they're not always guaranteed. But one thing to help you get more of those perfect ones is to lean forward a lot. Like really just lean forward. Except right now I can't even do it. The problem was I wasn't making sure that I was walking into the wall. This is a wonderful strat, but it does take some practice getting used to. I've been doing it for like 4 years, because in Rec Room, it was literally all you did. It was glitch walk. But yeah, just practice glitch walking. It's super easy to do on corners. There are some walls in the run where it's super hard, and some walls in the run where it's super easy. You can customize the route to be your own. No one's saying you have to follow this route, but it is the fastest route that I have found so far. But with that done, and that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump into the run. Starting with the first level, Hello World. Now I've completed the whole game, twice actually. And we're going to go ahead and look at every level and break it down. You're going to load into the void. Ooh, I'm sorry. You're going to load into the void, and then Father's going to start talking to you. There is an advanced strat that I don't even use in my run. I'll go for it most times, but it can set you back some if you mess it up. Once you hit this black area, you need to recenter and walk forward, and then try and press C. It's really hard. You want to walk forward and to the left, and then hit that button. Now, as soon as you hit that button, you need to start glitch walking towards this side, so you can get outside of that wall. And one of the best things about Apex Construct is that when it comes to elevators, as soon as you're in motion on an elevator, walls practically don't exist. So this glitch walk will be super easy for you to get out of. And then once we're out there, we're going to be looking up for a certain area, and I will tell you that as we go out there. Yeah, there we go. So I am looking in particular for the wrong area. I messed it up. Can't believe I did that. Okay, well, this won't kill us. We'll just go ahead and deal with it. So this is important to notice. My original version of this run, I actually started to teleport here. Now, we could teleport, I'll show you what this route looks like, but the main important thing is to glitch walk out of that corner. So I guess when I was glitch walking, it started to push me towards that side because I wasn't doing it fast enough. So you want to glitch walk towards that corner so you can go into a diagonal pattern where that cinder block is. You don't want to be exactly on top of the cinder block, a little bit in front of it, but make sure that you're not towards this light because then your game will crash. Don't ask me why, I don't know. I just know that my game starts to crash when I go down too far. And this is okay, this used to be my old route, this used to be what I ran. It's maybe a second or two slower, it's not that important. So you're going to spam teleports all the way through here. There is no teleport cooldown. And you're going to go all the way down here. Follow that route if you want to. Really, it's just spamming. It's okay. We're not going to use the bow because we don't need it yet. The game will auto give it to us after we complete this level. Now, it's important to know that right here, usually, I know you can't see, right there in the back, there's an RP. For our RP routing, we're gonna need to pick up that one. So usually we'll come over, we'll pick that one up, and then we'll use our position where we are now to try and see if we're in the right one. We are. If you can teleport somewhere, that means you're too far to the left and you need to teleport there. That'll set you up for this glitch walk. If I can do it. Yeah, there we go. So there is multiple ways to try that, but just make sure you're on this right corner or this left corner as you're glitch walking, and then once you break through the wall, and then you can teleport right to here as soon as possible and do about one glitch walk, and then you can do that. Depending on how short your arms are, you may need to do 2 glitch walks or something. Just if you're short, make up for it by going super fast. Alright. And I am casting this onto my PC because I wanted to get all of the recording and the audio all synced up to one thing. If the quality is bad, I apologize. Not trying to make it bad. If it needs to be refilmed, I'm going to go ahead and upload this just so some people have a general basis. I might go ahead and refilm it, or maybe I'll just answer a bunch of questions. Speaking of the topic of questions, if you have any, my Discord and the link to the Apex Construct speedrunning Discord is in the bio. And I'll talk more about that at the end of the run. So right now you want to focus on, this is the first time that you have to do the pathing for the map. This one is super easy, and I think all of them are, but again, you have no teleport cooldown. So really, as long as you're making it there in good time, it doesn't matter which route you take. This is the one that I take. I cut through like that, and then I'm here. Sometimes you'll be doing it way too fast, and it'll come up to here, and there will be nothing on display. Just walk backwards and up, and then everything will pop up on the display. So second level is Fractures. Now this one is super complicated, as well as the third level. I'd like to say that the first 3 levels are the most complicated when it comes to skips. It's a lot of glitch walking, so make sure you've got that down. So for our teleport route, we're going to teleport onto the stairs. Each one of those, make sure you're on the stairs because it'll teleport you directly up and you'll skip a certain amount of ground. Once you open this door, I like to do it like this. You can take any teleport routing you want. You can make your own for all I care. As long as you're getting to this thing in enough time, then it's all good. So first we're going to do, the first code is on this clipboard. If you ever get lost and forget it, we're better than that, so we don't need to. But usually, well actually I'm not better than that. I keep a Google Doc on my PC or my phone open when I'm running, so I can look over if I forget a code, but you should try and remember them all, so you don't have to lose time by looking over. So 5517 is the first code. Once that pops up, we're going to go through this door. We will be spamming our teleports all the way over to this door. And surprise, surprise, we're going to be glitch walking. He says we can't get through. I think this one's always super funny. So we just kind of glitch walk, and it's one of the most easiest glitch walks. Just remember to lean forward when you glitch walk. Super easy in my opinion. So In the old route, we used to do the battery puzzle, and we would get soft locked sometime, so we're not going to do that. There is a newer route that I found where you open this door and you completely ignore all that stuff. You're going to walk up to this corner, glitch walk. If I can, there we go. Now, when I press up, there's going to be a very specific location that we have to look for, and I don't want to mess it up while doing this, so my word. So I'm going to point it out, and we're going to try and do it like that, hopefully. Now remember, when you're on an elevator, walls don't exist. So right there where that divide is, let me see if I can get it. Basically the transition between the two rooms. There we go, we did it. I think, there we go. You want to come up basically inside of those terminals. So play around with that, find it out, test it however you have to. And what happens when we come up inside of the terminals is we're skipping a 2-minute cutscene, or I think it's like 2 minutes, where Mother is talking to us and we can't move. So once we've done that and we're in there, a Father will say, "Oh no," and that gives us our cue to start teleport spinning back. We're going to hit down, and again, walls don't exist, so why would we wait for the actual door? We're going to go ahead and just glitch walk all the way out here. I'm doing this a little bit poorly. I actually did this really poorly, but it's fine. We'll go ahead and set up for the next part. I'm sorry. Alright, there we go. No, we don't. There we go. Ooh, buddy. So, don't do what I did. Make sure that you are on the other side of this wall, or a little bit ahead of this wall. Oof. May have soft locked myself. I do believe I have. This is rather unfortunate. There we go. So, make sure you come down right about there when you're glitch walking. Basically, glitch walk more towards this than anything else. Once you get here and the elevator is down, we can start to teleport spam our way over to here, and we're done with this level. Sorry for that horrible display at the end of the level. I did say it was one of the hardest. Now next is level 3. And it's Father Figure. This one is one of the most fun ones to me, but also one of the hardest. I am working on a way to cut down the time on this because it is a little bit lengthy. But we're going to start off by spam teleporting our way over to this bench, and then we want to teleport up onto this ledge. We're going to do about 2 cycles of a glitch walk. For me, it's going to be about 3 apparently, or 4. You want to make sure that you're lined up with this railing. That's how you'll know that when you reach up and over to teleport, you'll be fine. And you want to reach up and over to teleport up to here. And then we're going to teleport onto this ledge, and then over to here, into this opening, over to here, here. And very important to notice is you want to be about right here next to this pole, but you want to teleport a little bit ahead of the golden arrow thing, so you can teleport through here, because as soon as you do, those doors are going to lock, and if you go inside of the golden little marker, those doors will lock, and you'll have about a 4-second cutscene to open both doors. So that kind of sucks. It's going to go fast. I'm going to go ahead and kill the enemy down there. The next code is 3745. I'm going to go ahead and kill the enemy down here and explain to you what we have to do. So, when we spam our teleports, we're going to come here. Now, you will have level 1 arrows, so do not kill him. Don't kill him at all. Actually, he has like 4 seconds before he starts to aggro. That's plenty of time for you to get down here and teleport onto this ledge. Once you're on this ledge, he's not going to mess with you, really. But that doesn't mean you don't need to go quick. I like to think of it as like he's chasing me, and I need to move quick. So, he's going to be there. He's going to be flipping out. What you're going to do is you're going to teleport straight in, completely ignore him, and then teleport onto this arm and out of that window. And once we've done that, we're going to move forward, and we want to teleport up to this blue square and onto these rails and down to this pipe fixture. That can be finicky. Keep on testing with it, keep on seeing, and runs mine don't oftenly work, so I have to get down by any means necessary, really. And then from here, we're going to teleport onto this electric box fixture, and we're going to do about a glitch walk out, so we can teleport down to here. Now, if we were running in a game I haven't completed already, you would get a prompt to open up your controller, so you could view the arrow. And that's when you know that you can glitch walk off of this pad to where you are close enough to go here and up to here. And then onto this fixture and out of the window and towards this right block so you can get out of that way. And then here, it's very important, we teleport straight down onto that ledge and down onto that ledge. Now, what this looks like, because it may look confusing, and the dog is still running around down there, completely ignore him, as we're teleporting through the window and down, not like down to there, but down to here. And then down to here, down to here. And we're going to spam our teleports, and we're going to go to the left, and we're going to go up. We're going to go back, and we're going to go up. And while we're up here, and then we're going to go over to this pipe. It's super easy, just start to glitch walk in between them. You practically get pushed to the wall. Now, the teleporting routing for this can be different, but this is the one that works for me, and so it's the one I use in my runs. Once you teleport onto this green pad, teleport up to this ledge, and then around onto that ledge. You're going to teleport high, semi-low, low, and then onto the ground. Recently, I've been having issues, not with this level, so I won't mention that. You just spam your way through this. There will be enemies that spawn. Completely ignore them. So we're going to spam our way through it. Then we're going to go straight through this little window. We're going to glitch walk. And then we're going to go down to here. Now, it's important to, I hope the casting is picking all of this up. Maybe it is, I don't know. Okay, so it's important to start to walk to where it lowers your player height, and you can teleport down to here. Just kind of jiggle your joystick around so you can lower your height, but make sure you teleport in the center of it before you start to do it. Okay, so now we're going to teleport down to here, and we're going to glitch walk between this corner and that imaginary barrier, and once we're through, we're going to teleport, and boom, Crypto return home. That skips the puzzle and the enemies, which is altogether about 5 to 6 minutes. So, pretty good skip. Okay, next level is Reminiscence. One of my least favorite levels, but it is one of the most important for completing the game. So this is where the entirety of your RP routing is going to come in. Basically, it's just one giant kill everything. I have really good arrows right now, but yours will take about 2 shots, I think, by the time you get to them. And what you're going to do is leave all this RP on the ground, and while they're sitting there, so while everyone's just sitting there, you're going to leave all their RP, and you're making your way through the map. Don't get hit, but if you do, it's fine. We're going to come down here, down to the stairs. We're going to go to this corner. We're going to start to glitch walk through. And then we're going to come over here. Make sure you get this prompt that says wonderful when you grab this. If you don't, go back, grab it, put it in your inventory or something. Because there's nothing worse than getting there and then back to the end of the level and realizing you didn't get the prompt for the battery. So you can't complete the level and you're soft locked. To get out of the room, we're going to glitch walk at this corner of the wall. It is not the most effective, but it works when I need it to, which isn't right now, apparently. There are other corners you could take. You could do this corner. You could do any corner you want, really. I might start using that one for my runs. Alright, so we're going to go up, and then to the right, we have another little buddy here. We're going to collect the last person's RP and all the RPs that we left behind, as well as the new RPs. So we'll grab all of those. We'll go ahead and take care of this guy. Collect his RP, old RP, this RP, and then any RPs we left behind, as well as this new guy's, and then book it for that teleport. The only thing that makes this after route different is that we need to go upgrade our hand a bunch. After all that RP, you should be able to get level 2 and level 3. So what you'll do is you'll press level 2, put your hand down, level 3, put your hand down, and go straight to the teleporter so that you can go to the next level, which is in Mother's Domain. Also, one of the easiest, if not the easiest, I think Pieces of the Puzzle is a little bit easier, but it's pretty easy to do. Hope quality is still going well on the casting. I'm sorry if it's not. So I'm going to go up these stairs the same way that we did last time, open this door, and teleport directly to this computer. Now, normally you would go that way and go to the end of the map and see that the password is prototype, but we're going to completely ignore that by pressing or spelling open. And here, real quick, make sure you have Raypoint typing on. Make sure, sorry for the background noise. Make sure you have Raypoint typing on, so that you can type like this and it's less of an error field. So open, and then proto, and then type, but without the E. Don't ask me why. I don't really care why, but that's what you have to do. And this one is really finicky. Sometimes it will give you the voice line, but sometimes you'll do it too fast and it won't give you the voice line. Just make sure you open it and grab it. Once you're done, you'll see this, and you go ahead and crypt to return back to lay home base. Sorry for the background noise. Okay, now for this route, it's the same as it was before. There's so much background noise, I'm so sorry. The next level is the device. I'm not going to sit through all of it, but I am going to explain it to you. It's fairly easy. Actually, it is the easiest level in the 80% route. It's a 2-minute break, actually. You just kind of sit there and do nothing. It's peak. So when you first start in, it's kind of like treated like you want to get started to wait as fast as possible. So as soon as you spawn in, as soon as you see the first frame, you should be spamming your teleports forward and slightly adjusting them to the right. And then teleport onto this ledge. Make sure it's that ledge. You don't want to get too close to the other side of the map. And then start to glitch walk outwards towards the giant, I guess, pillar. This is going to start the final wave of enemies. But luckily for you, the way that you got up onto that tower, the rest of the map isn't loaded in. So you're going to be sitting here for 2 minutes, you'll hear mother dialogue, you'll hear the rest of the enemies falling through the floor because their like collision boxes aren't loaded in, and they'll die once they hit the bottom. It is the fastest way to kill everything, so that's it. You wait for about 2 minutes, and then this RP is going to spawn back here. You don't have to get it. RP routing is done at this point, and then the group to return home will spawn in. You'll grab that, and then you'll be done. Yeah, that's the end of this. So, just going to go ahead and abandon the mission, so I don't have to worry about any of that. It's pretty long. Just kind of sit down, take a break in the middle of the run. We're going to teleport like usual. The next level is Into the Dark. Also, it's not an easy level, but it is a level. Now make sure you have your level 3 arrows. If you missed it like on one of the other things, you're going too fast, make sure you have it before going to Into the Dark. There's a lot of noise. So we're teleporting down. and through the main area. The most important thing is to remember that we need to hit this EMP. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. It's my sister. She's little. And then we're going to glitch walk over to here and wait for Father to explain that that was an EMP blast and we can't use our bow anymore. I like to just hold down the teleport button because when it's done, it'll allow me to teleport, hopefully. Oh, there we go. So I had to press it. And then in this beautiful game that is made flawlessly, we will teleport through the window, up into this little cove, onto the house, and up to this rock ledge, over onto this building, and right about here, you want to start glitch walking in. And we'll teleport to this ledge, and down to here. This is going to start closing, so we're not allowed to move yet. And then we're going to teleport over to the bow. But I do want to talk about before I do it, don't stand too close to him, because you will start to take damage. But you want to stand right about here. When he opens up, he's not going to hit you with his bombs, or if he does, bad RNG. You're going to shoot him twice in the chest, and because you're standing to his left, he's going to raise his right arm. You're going to shoot 1, 2, and if you have level 3 arrows, those are 1 taps. Like you see, I'm taking damage if I get close to him. Don't do it. So yeah, you'll be able to knock out that arm immediately, and then once he's about to knock it down, after you just destroyed both of those things on his arm, just go around him, kind of, and then wait for him to do the bombs, and then sit on the right side of him. Hopefully he will have rotated, but maybe sit over here, do something like that. Just make sure that you try and manipulate which arm he does, because it's on whatever opposite side. I'm going to go ahead and do it so you can see. Hopefully this works and I don't look like a buffoon. See, he hit me with a bomb. That was bad RNG on my part. So, he's going to raise that arm, and I'm going to hit both of those. Now he's done with that arm. I'm going to wait for him to shoot his bombs. And we're going to stand at the right side. See, I was standing too close to the left, so we did that. We're going to let him shoot that bomb. It's actually where I want to be standing right now, but it's fine, because we're standing on the right side very clearly. If I could hit it, there we go. And that's the end of that. So you kind of want to one-phase it. I two-phased it. But, yeah, there we go. That's the end of that. And for me, the easiest way to get out of this is to walk up to this corner and to glitch walk into this wall and then teleport down. Because we hit the EMP blast earlier, you have to hit the EMP before the fight. Don't forget that, please. It's one of the most important things. So we're going to walk over here. We're going to hit this button. Woo, button time. And we're going to go down here and hit yet again another button. And then as soon as we get in, we're going to go right back out. Get this security card. It'll be security card 3. I just beat the game, so I had security card 4. And we're going to grip to return to home base. The next level is the Overcharger, which is basically a cutscene, if you're not stupid. As soon as we spawn in after Into the Dark, Father's going to want us to come into this room, glitch walk how I did, get in here, have this cutscene activated, and start walking back towards the door. Open the door through this, and then teleport out, up over to here. Your only level is going to be the Overcharger. I'm going to go ahead and start it. And it's pretty easy. I'll just show you the enemy locations and how quickly we can kill them. For me, I have level 3 arrows, so they're going to die. Actually, I don't know if they'll die completely yet. I thought I upgraded to level 4. Yeah, I upgraded to level 4, so that's why. Real quick to talk about that. Come down over to this stairs, and then over to these stairs. You're going to be right here. You want to go straight through and just keep spamming. You're going to go into a straight line into where you used to be for, yeah, this. There we go. And then after you kill the first one, there's going to be a second one here. Okay, I guess we're going to use bomb arrows. Yeah. Switching between the arrows, sometimes you can mess them up like that. And then after him, we're going to go straight back to the beginning of this map. And then to the left. As soon as he's dead, we don't even have to pick up the overcharger. We just go to grip to return to home base, and we're on the home stretch for the end of the game. So the next level is going to be, and they put up 2 levels at once. Most times, you can pick between them. It does not matter which order you do them in. So for us, we're going to do pieces of the puzzle next. Arguably the easiest. Like, I know I said in Mother's Domain was one of the easiest. This one's way easier. It's just how quickly you can spam, pretty much. So we're going to just spam our teleports all the way through, and we're going to go to the left here. Past this, we want to go to this area, and then on top of this charger box, to the right, over and up to the 2nd level. I'm going to teleport in, onto this podium, down. We want to walk over and get the overcharger. You're going to get that dialogue, but sometimes I'm paranoid that it didn't work, so I put it in my inventory. And then we're going to go straight through the way that we came out, or came back in, and we're going to spam our teleports all the way to get to home base. The next level is another toy, and that one's easy-ish, I think. Trying to remember it. Yeah, I just have to remember the codes in my head. Because I'm not using a Google Doc for it. Okay, so we're going to start out the same way that we did on the other time that we had to run this level. And we're going to get back in the same way that we got in last time. So we're going to glitch walk twice. Or however many times it takes you to line yourself up with this. And teleport over to this ledge. Over. And up to this ledge. Pretty much the exact same setup as last time. Remember where to teleport for this door so you don't end up spawning it in and locking yourself out. But instead of going there, we're going to go straight up. And then try and teleport to right about here. Turn around. And our next code is going to be 7894. That's going to go ahead and open us up. We're going to go ahead and make sure we get the dialogue for picking this up. There it is. And we're going to do practically the same thing. We're going to go out here, down to here, and the exact same route that we took last time. Now, I do have issues with these guys spawning in, so maybe walk back a little bit, and then walk through. You have to fight these enemies to move on. They're not bad, usually take about 2 arrows. Just make sure you don't leave any of them behind, because that will come back to bite you when you are at the spawn point, and not all of the enemies are dead. There we go. Good lord. Normally I would start heading over there. Well, it's over now, so we're going to head over there. But once the ones start to spawn down there, I head there. You don't have to pick up that RP. Go to the grip. Grip to return. Oh. And then next level is with friends like these. It's pretty easy. We're gonna go back into the room with the mammoth, and I'll explain this once I'm doing it. But you basically go back into the room with the mammoth, punch in your code, which I think is 9745, that I could see. So there is gonna be an enemy here, completely ignore him. Remember, we're taking the path we used to go back in. And there is going to be a mammoth, don't worry, it's not going to turn on. However, the game will try and make you think it is. It's just an elite little bot that's going to spawn in. We're going to completely ignore it. And we're going to go up to this corner. Glitch walk in. Try and do this somewhat fast because you will have an elite little bot trying to shoot at you. Our code's going to be 97845. Mother's going to say, I really wish you wouldn't have done that. Oh, he shot my door closed. We're going to teleport through over to here in a diagonal pattern, down to the ground. And we're going to grab one of these cards. Make sure you put it in your inventory. We're going to go up, over it. If the guy happens to shoot you while you're doing this, it's fine. It's not really going to matter. And then you're going to, you just use the card to open the door, and then go to the grip to return home. Now we're on the end of the game, and I'm not going to do the whole thing because it takes forever, but I will explain what you have to do. So we're going to go ahead and start it. Whew. I hope the casting is picking all of this up. I'm mortified that I'm going to look over at some point and it's going to be like not recording at all. Okay, so as soon as you spawn in, you're going to go ahead and throw all 3 of these doodads into your inventory. Open this door and proceed to spam the hell out of your teleport. I am doing it slow. What you should be doing is like a rapid fire. And instead of going left this time, you're going to go right. Up to here where we once were. And then over to here, where this big thing is. And yeah, I forgot to mention that after teleport spamming, for some godforsaken reason, every time you pull out your card after this, it just goes straight through the floor. So what you want to do is start to glitch walk into this corner. And really give it your all when you're glitch walking on this one, because sometimes it wants to be finicky. And then, well, guess what? Your card's gone, so I'm gonna start glitch walking into this corner as well. This one should be easier. I don't know why I'm messing it up. There we go. And we're gonna open up this door. I think when the animations play out, it's probably about the same time with glitch walking through. Just make sure you're giving it your all. Okay, now on this one, we can glitch walk through. I am working on a route where we use the glitch walk through to put us in the main area, so we can start the sequences earlier, like over there. But as of right now, don't do it, because I don't know if it will lag us out or glitch us or crash our game or something. So I need to test with that later. So the current 80% route, we just wait for the elevator to come down. I'm going to go in a straight line to this door. And we're going to go ahead and open up this door with this button. And we're going to go down to here, press this lever. And the next 7-8 minutes are going to be just pure fighting. So we're going to come up to this area. We're going to go ahead and throw all 3 of our overcharges on the ground, except we'll take one of those and put them right here. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to start the wave. But once you do that, it'll start a wave of enemies. You just kill those guys. And then after that, you'll go ahead and pop in the second one. And then you'll have to, before the wave of enemies can start spawning, you'll have to go up to here, into this door, to the right and to the right. And you'll end up in that room. There's a little lever you have to pull down, and you can't miss it. It's super easy. And then your wave of enemies will spawn in. You'll kill those guys. Pop in your third wave, or your third overcharger, and just like the last one, we had to go do something, so we'll go into this room, up, over, and into that room, and you can actually see where the lever is, in between those red arrows. It's just not loaded in. Yeah, you'll go in there, you'll complete that, you'll pull down everything. You'll come back out to fight the enemies. Once everything is done with the enemies, Father's going to tell you to come up here and pull down this lever. Doesn't matter how fast you do it. I've done it like way faster. I've done it like before you even started talking. And he's like, you need to do it faster. And I was like, okay. And then Behemoth is going to spawn in. So Behemoth spawns in. You want to be standing right about here and make sure you're a little bit to the left of the arrow. You're going to shoot his chest just like we used to do when we fought him in Into the Dark. And then once his right arm comes up, or his left arm, I guess, we're going to shoot those 2. And then we're going to go ahead and teleport down and around, waiting for him to smack down. And then we're going to teleport back up to here, onto the right side, assuming that you killed his other thing. wait for him to shoot the bombs, pray he doesn't hit you, and then raise up his arms, and then shoot those two, and then you're done. That's game. That's everything, and yeah, you'll be good, you'll be done, everything will be great, I hope. But yeah, that's the route. You'll start to teleport around in like some cutscene where you can't actually move, and then once you load into the void, that's when you stop your timer. If you have any questions at all, please ask me. Like I said, my Discord and the Apex Construct Discord is in the link, or in the description. I'll leave links to those too. You can ask any questions you need, any questions you want. I really want to help everyone run this game. I think it's a beautiful game. I think it's wonderful. I think it's dead, but it has so much potential. Like with glitch hunting, I would love to be not the only person glitch hunting and making a route for this game. And I wish I was not the only person running this game. So this video is to help everybody, give some common knowledge, explain what's happening. It's really not that hard. It's just a lot of practice. Or it's just some practice, really. Sorry, my voice is giving up. Yeah. So, please run it. Please run the game. And if you have any questions at all, like I said, ask me. If you are having trouble getting the game, like money is an issue, there are ways to get the game without having to spend money. So if you have any questions about that, come pop into the Discord. I want to make it as accessible as it can be to everybody, because I think it's a great game, and it should be one of the most popular games to speedrun, because the speedrun route is crazy. We're skipping like literally everything, and I haven't even gotten started on walk skips. There's this little glitch called blink storage that one of my friends Brian found. I don't know how to explain this. So like you place it down and then start to walk, and you could just go anywhere you want, really. So if this was in a walk route, we could just go straight back. You can go through walls with it, you can go through anything with it. It's not applicable in the current 80% category, because you have to walk. Teleporting is just faster. So it will be used in the walk percent category. I'm still working on that, and in the 100% category and all this crap, there's so much stuff to do, and I just want some help, and I want some more people to run, and I'm sorry the end of this video has gone on far too long, but yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helped, and again, any questions, please ask me. I live for this, so yeah. Alright, bye-bye, and I'll see you hopefully playing the game.